Building wealth on a small income. Ever wonder why so many folks opt for college or university? Well, some students are basically fulfilling their parents' dreams. For most, though, the goal is to snag a degree and land a decent, well-paying job. The sad truth is, not everyone has equal access to top-notch education, leaving some folks miles away from a six-figure income each year. But does that mean they can't build wealth? Not necessarily. In this video, I'll break down how you can still amass wealth on a smaller income even if your paycheck isn't breaking the bank. When it comes to building wealth, there are two main sides to the coin. First up, there's the income part. The more you make, the quicker you can stack up that wealth. Then there's the savings game, which is just as crucial. Now, your savings hinge on one big factor: how much you spend. Not everyone's rolling in a high-paying job, so those with more modest incomes need to be extra savvy with their money, aiming to stash away as much as possible for that wealth buildup. The good news, even if your paycheck isn't setting off fireworks, you can still steer yourself toward prosperity. Let's dive into 7 key steps to effectively grow your wealth while earning on the modest side. But hey, before we jump in, show us some love by giving the video a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more awesome content like this. Ready? Let's roll. Number 1. Establish smart goals for effective planning. Whether you're ranking in millions annually or just scraping together a fraction of that, setting financial goals is a key player in your overall success. First off, having crystal clear goals helps you chart a direct course to success, saving you time that might otherwise be wasted wandering on your financial journey. Plus, these goals can be a daily shot of motivation when you revisit them regularly. But here's the real game changer. The folks who hit it big versus the average Joes know how to wield their goals effectively. It's all about adopting strategies that turbocharge your journey to success. Enter the SMART Goal Framework, a method that demands your goals be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. For instance, let's say you're on a modest income and your financial goal is to squirrel away and invest $6,000 in the next 12 months by setting up monthly contributions through a financial manager. Crafting a robust goal that ticks all the boxes of the SMART framework significantly amps up your chances of reaching those financial milestones. Number 2. Start your journey to wealth today. We humans often share a common flaw. We are champions at procrastination. Whether it's putting off saving for retirement, chasing our dream job, or making the financial tweaks that lead to contentment, we're pros at thinking we've got all the time in the world. Here's the reality check. Time can be a powerful ally, especially for those with smaller incomes looking to beef up their wealth. The key is to use your time wisely, ditch the delay game, and quit spending without a second thought. Don't count on a magic transformation in the future. Kickstart your financial momentum right now. It's about adopting money-saving habits, reining in your spending, and weaving solid financial practices in your daily routine. Time's ticking, so let's make every moment count on the road to a better financial future. Number 3. Increase your earnings. Building wealth on a modest salary is totally doable, but let's be honest, it takes time and effort. The good news, if you're eyeing quicker results, there are ways to fast-track your journey. One solid approach is to boost your income. That might involve picking up a part-time gig, diving into some freelance work, or even kickstarting your own business. The key here is to ensure that the extra cash you rake in goes straight to paying off debts or beefing up your investments. Earning more not only pads your pockets, but also propels you towards substantial wealth in the express lane. Number 4. Develop a budget and adhere to it. Whether your bank account is bursting at the seams or your income is on the modest side, one thing stands true. Creating a budget is crucial. Sadly, not everyone fully grasps the importance of budgeting when it comes to hitting financial goals. Shockingly, recent survey findings spill the beans that over 60% of US households don't bother with a budget, contributing to more than 75% of Americans wrestling with expense management. This issue is particularly glaring for those with smaller incomes. They've got to be extra cautious with their budgeting game because, let's face it, they have less money to juggle. While some might view crafting and sticking to a budget as a bit of a hassle, this financial tool comes with a bunch of perks. First off, budgets act like GPS for your newly set goals, letting you track progress effortlessly. Plus, having a budget gives you that sweet feeling of being the master of your financial ship, dialing down the stress that often tags along with managing money. And here's the kicker. When you throw your income and expenses into the budget mix, it forces you to pay attention to your financial situation, nudging you toward making savvier choices with your money. Budgets, not just a chore, but a powerhouse tool for your financial well-being. Number 5. Get rid of high-interest debts. Besides the pitfall of overspending, another significant roadblock on your quest for wealth with a modest income is the weight of monthly debt interest payments. While I often recommend funneling unspent money into investments for that sweet passive income, in most cases, it's smarter to prioritize kicking debt to the curb. As of 2022, the average annual credit card interest rate loitered at a hefty 19.49%. Let's be real, making those kinds of returns in the stock market is like finding a needle in a haystack. So it's more pragmatic to focus on chipping away high-interest debts rather than solely relying on the stock market to pave your way to riches. The impact of interest payments can hit hard. According to the Federal Reserve, the average American household with credit card debt coughed up a painful $1,155 in interest in 2022. While interest payments on things like mortgages or student loans might make sense, steering clear of unnecessary interest is a surefire way to save cash for investment and give your wealth a solid push in the right direction. Dodge those avoidable interest payments and watch your money grow. Number 6. Begin your investment journey. Up until now, the previous steps have laid the foundation for achieving wealth while earning a modest income. However, it's the potential of investing that will ultimately propel you toward accumulating the funds needed to become a millionaire. Relying solely on collecting paychecks and saving won't cut it for someone with a moderate income. To illustrate, let's do some math. If you're earning $40,000 annually and saving $5,000, it would take a jaw-dropping 200 years to accumulate $1 million. And that calculation doesn't even consider inflation and the devaluation of money over time. The key avenue to building wealth on a limited income is through investing. Investing is particularly powerful for wealth creation because of the concept of compound interest. Compound interest involves earning interest on your interest, significantly boosting the amount of money you've saved over the years. This difference is crucial because $100 today won't hold the same value in the future if you just stash it under a mattress or in a checking account. Through investment, you have the potential to enhance that $100. Investing lets your money work for you with the possibility of generating additional income. For example, imagine you're 22 years old earning an annual income of $40,000 and allocating slightly over 20% of your bi-weekly paychecks for investing. Assuming a 6% return, you could accumulate a $2 million portfolio by the age of 67. Now that's the power of investing in building wealth on a limited income. And number 7, find satisfaction in living frugally. As mentioned earlier, when you're working with a modest income, adopting smart saving habits is crucial for fostering wealth growth. However, living frugally doesn't have to translate to a boring life. Sadly, many folks associate saving money with a dull existence, but we can challenge that perspective. I firmly believe that you can find a balance between leading a fulfilling life and stacking up significant savings. There are plenty of ways to have fun without breaking the bank, like enjoying shows on Netflix or spending quality time with family and friends. In fact, I believe that many free activities like the ones I just mentioned bring more joy than splurging on a fancy car or an expensive watch ever could. So, even if your income is on the lower side, getting rich might just require you to handle your finances wisely, but that certainly doesn't mean you can't enjoy life. And that concludes today's video. I trust it offered valuable insights for you. If you found it beneficial, please give it a thumbs up. I'm eager to hear your thoughts, so don't hesitate to share your feedback in the comment section below. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to stay tuned for upcoming videos. Appreciate you tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.